Hey there, everybody. This is a helper screencast to help you with the subtracting integers problems that you're going to have to do today. With this assignment. So I'm going to show you how to do them with these couple examples here. We have 6 examples here, and I'm also going to have a number line to kind of help you. And you see this number line goes to positive numbers, positive 20, and also to negative numbers, negative 20. And you notice too that when I get further along, I had to start to skip numbers because the numbers got to be too close. So just understand that it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. And then here I had to skip because with the negatives, it would put the numbers too close together. It would be hard to read. So you have 0, -1, -2, -3, -4, -5, -6, etc., all the way down to -20. But I'm going to use that to help you to solve these problems. And this number line will also be posted for you to use. It's a PDF document, so you can bring it up and you can kind of count along with it as you need to. So first thing, we're going to rewrite these problems. If you saw by the screencast and the digits lesson today, I showed you that we think of this negative and negative getting together and making a positive. So it's kind of like, hey, here's a negative. Here's another negative. So if I take it and I don't want to do that. Sometimes the smart tools can be a little silly. So if I minus, let me try that again. I'll go with different color and a minus. Okay. And then if I take this guy here, trying to flip him, there I go. And I flip him, it kind of turns into a plus. So think of that as the negative and negative combining to make this plus sign here. That might help you a little bit. Okay, so this becomes 5 minus minus plus 8. I certainly don't need the number line for that because we all know that 5 plus 8, we can count on our fingers, we can count on our heads, is 13. Okay, so pretty easy. Your minus and your minus becomes a plus, and then I just go from there. Well, here, though, we throw in a negative, which can be kind of confusing, but the minus and minus still becomes plus. So we have -8 minus minus becomes plus 9. Okay, good enough. Well, I might want to use the number line now. So if I go to the number line, I'm starting at -8 plus 9. So I'll start down at -8. And if I'm going to plus 9, plus is always in the positive direction, the right, which I wrote add here. So plus 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, which puts me at 1 or positive 1. Remember not to skip the 0. So notice when I count it again, do not skip the 0. Starting from -8 and I'm adding 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9, which would give me an answer of positive 1. Okay, so my answer equals 1. All right, not too bad. So go down here, 12 minus -10, and this negative and negative becomes a what? That's right, a plus. So 12 plus 10. And I don't need the number line for that because I know that 12 plus 10 equals 22. Sorry, my 22 is a little sloppy there. Going over here, -15 minus -12. Again, the minus minus, or the negative negative, becomes a positive or a plus. So that gives me -15 plus 12. So I'll use the number line again here. -15 plus 12, starting at -15, and I'm going to add 12. So I go back to my number line. Now I have to shift this to -15, which is my starting point, which is right here. So that spot between -14 and -16 is -15. And I'm going to add 12. So again, adding in the right direction, going into the right. So adding 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12 puts me at an answer of what? What's this number here? between -2 and -4? -3. So my answer would be -3. All right, going here, -11. I'm sorry, 11 minus -11. All right, so what happens here is the minus and minus becomes a plus, so that becomes 11 plus 11. And what's 11 plus 11? I don't need a number line for that because I know that 11 plus 11 equals 22. Great. All right, jumping next door. -3 minus 13. The minus minus becomes a plus, so that's -3 plus 13. Okay, so I guess I'll use the number line for that because I'm starting at a negative and moving in the positive direction. So my starting point is going to be -3. I'm going to be adding 13. All right. So -3. Oh, that's funny. So I was exactly from last problem where I needed to be. -3 plus 13. So -3 plus 13, moving in the positive direction. Again, not skipping the 0. I have to include that when I count. -3 plus 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Puts me at +10 for my answer. All right. There we go. Equals 10. All right, so hopefully that helped. Remember, just always turn your negative into a plus. You can see it's a plus in each problem that we did. And then just go about adding. Use the number line if you have to. That number line's been posted for you. You can always also print out your own number line if you want. You can print this one out if you can, if you have a printer at home. You can always print out a number line, but feel free to use this one. Move that dot off there, so when you get the document, you won't be able to move the dot, but you can just count like I did. Just count, with your cursor, just like this. You can do that with your finger, whatever you need to do. So hopefully that was a helpful thing for you. And if you have any questions, let me know. Talk to you soon.